Sony's just released the FX2, and look, I'm intrigued, confused, mildly aroused, but mostly intrigued. On one hand, it's got a lot of what we've been asking for. Proper EVF, a LUT import, AI autofocus, that's basically like witchcraft. And it comes in cheaper than the FX3, fair play Sony, but then you start digging and go, hang on, no internal RAW, no 4K 120 unless you crop, and under the hood it's basically an A7 IV in a cinema cage. Is it a game changer, or just clever marketing in a smarter shell? Well, let's break it all down. The FX2 is Sony's latest addition to the cinema line, slotted right between the FX3 and FX6. It's meant for creators who want cinema-style tools without lugging around a shoulder rig. It's got the same 33 megapixel sensor as the A7 IV and A7C2, wrapped in a body that finally gives us a proper viewfinder. But unless you're rigging it shoulder style, are you really going to be using the EVF? Probably not. So let's check the specs out. A 33 megapixel full frame BSI CMOS sensor, 4K 30p full frame, 4K 60p in Super 35 crop, 10-bit 422 internal, a brand new tilt-in EVF, dual native ISO with a base of 800 and second base of 4000, 15 stops of dynamic range, active cooling with the new vents at the back, which are very welcome by the way, Anamorphic support with built-in desqueeze, and up to 16 user LUTs can load straight into the camera. Honestly, it's a solid package, but whilst it has cinema in the name, don't go expecting FX6 level output. In the UK, it's going to cost around $2,700 for the body only, or $3,150 with the XLR handle, and shipping is set to start I think around late July. But that's not cheap. And even though we were told it were going to be cheap, that is not cheap. Seriously, Sony, why is it priced like that? But I suppose compared to the FX3, it's cheekily positioned. But who is it for? If you're a solo shooter, a wedding filmmaker, a docu-style creator, or even a YouTuber wanting cinema tools without the cinema weight, then the FX2 makes a lot of sense. It's got pro audio, strong color options, and autofocus that tracks like you owe it money. But if you already own an FX3, A7 IV, or even an FX30, well, things start to get a bit murkier. FX3 has 4K 120 full frame, the FX2 doesn't. FX2 has a proper EVF and LUT import, FX3 does not. FX30 is still king for budget shooters, but it's APS-C and lacks that full frame depth and low light flexibility. So here's the truth. If you're coming from scratch, the FX2 might actually be the best hybrid cinema tool Sony's ever made. But if you already own the FX3, are you really going to trade it in for a viewfinder and some floaty audio? And doesn't it just feel like an overpriced A7 IV, but with a shiny new body? Will I buy it? Honestly, I don't know. The filmmaker in me loves what it offers, but the cynic in me sees a Sony spreadsheet that went, what's the cheapest way we can recycle this sensor again? I'd like to try it, I'd like to shoot with it, I might even fall in love with it. But will I buy it? Well, let's see how it holds up in the field first. What do you think? FX2, smart evolution or just another stopgap before the next real upgrade? And hey, if Sony was watching, send me one. I'll be gentle, probably. Hit the comments and tell me your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to see this thing in action, stay tuned. More film, less bull. This is TAE.